How long have you had these droids?
Hello there. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm going to do a rant. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do a kind of a vlog video today. I watched Luke, I am your father. Lukenessmonster. I think I'm old enough to be his father. I watched his latest video. He brought up a topic which a lot of people just don't want to touch with a barge pole, but I think it's really important, is like a lot of these original trilogy action figures, whether they be TVC or Black Series, especially Black Series, tend to be peg warmers. They're just warming the shelves, and I sell Star Wars action figures. That's what I do for a living. And I'm telling you, it's actually really hard to sell these figures. You now have a situation where most I'm going to just put this out there, I could be wrong. Most Star Wars fans did not watch one of the original trilogy movies first. So if you ask someone, so how did you fall in love with Star Wars? Oh, yeah, I watched the Clone Wars. I think it was like season 4. And then I started watching all the rest of the stuff. Or, oh yeah, I watched Rogue One and it was so cool. So then I went back and I watched the original trilogy and I was like, wow. So a lot of people who have fallen in love with Star Wars, they are not from my generation. I'm almost 50. I'm almost 50. No, I'm 49. I was born in 1972. And I was sucked into all the craziness at that time with, you know, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I mean, it was unavoidable. It was everywhere. And it's funny because I started out playing with the Kenner 3.75. I absolutely love them. And I love the original, the story, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and the Emperor and the Death Star and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that was 40-something years ago, and that's not the only story that's out there. I'm not saying take away the original trilogy characters completely and never ever make them again. That's silly. That's ignorant. But like, it's just, like, if there's room and you can squeeze it in, okay. Or if there's an anniversary, then I think that's perfect timing. The Return of the Jedi will turn 40 very soon. There's a good opportunity for you to go ahead and manufacture as many ROTJ figures as you like. I'm sure people will buy them. But for the time being, everybody is watching, everyone's in sync, you know, like everyone's watching The Bad Batch. And then at the same time thinking, where's the figures? Why are they, it's a little bit slow, isn't it? Because you watch something and go, wow, that was good. And then, where's the product for it? No, you can't wait for 1 year or 2 years. You're like, if too much time goes by, you won't be able to sell them. It'll be very hard. It's harder to sell them because it becomes a distant memory. I mean, there are some figures based on season 1 of The Mandalorian which are a little bit hard to sell, and that's simply because just too much time has elapsed. You know, so why are there still characters from The Mandalorian season 1, which which came out 2019 and now is 2021? You know, and we still don't have them. You know, Hasbro have done a lot in the last 10 years. I'm really grateful that they have really changed this whole action figure culture, because you cannot mix the kids and the adults together anymore. It just doesn't work. So in 2010, when they first showed everybody, hey, look, this is the Vintage Collection 1.0, I think people were really, really happy. Wow, look, it's going to cost you a little bit more money, but hey, better articulation, beautiful packaging, just like the old Kenner with the racetrack on the card back. Look at the paint on this, look at the face sculpts. And so what Hasbro did over the last 10 years is to say, okay, if you're a kid, you're over here, you buy this product, this is for you. And if you're an adult collector, then specifically you should be buying TVC and the Black Series. So I like that. That should have happened. In 2022, we have a lot of new projects coming our way. Mandalorian Season 3, the Book of Boba Fett, the new Kenobi TV show. We've got new animation in the pipeline, and also big Star Wars movies for the big screen. Whatever direction Hasbro decides to take, they're going to piss off some group of people, okay? That's inevitable. You can't keep everybody happy all of the time. And we also need to remember that alongside the adult Star Wars action figure subculture, you've also got the toy photographers and the diorama makers and the customizers, and there are all these other groups as well. And everybody kind of, they all intertwine and interact with each other. So the subculture is just getting deeper and deeper and bigger and more interesting, to be honest with you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, what are some new characters you'd like to see in the TVC or in the 6-inch Black Series lines? And do you think that we have like an oversaturation of original trilogy figures? And again, you know, no disrespect to my fellow original trilogy generation, because, you know, it's just giving others a chance to collect what they like, you know? Like, how many Captain Rexes have you got? One. I got one. How many Ezras have you got? One. Okay, how many Han Solos have you got? He's like, I lost count. Okay, so that's it. I hope that didn't come off sounding like a rant. I'm not a whinger or a complainer. I don't have that kind of personality. And I'm not saying that I'm really angry with Hasbro, you know, what you doing, man? No, I'm still quite happy with, you know, the stuff that's being released from Hasbro. I'm just giving some honest feedback, which is, I think, is what Lukenessmonster does. Okay, guys, thanks for following my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, Return of the Nerd Star Wars. I'll see you next time. May the Force be with you, Luke.